Welcome back to another video. Unfortunately, all of my footage from yesterday that I shot on the Insta360 corrupted itself when I popped the SD card out. So we are going to skip day 3 for now and jump straight into day 4 of the trip here. Behind me, I have my friend LZ, and today we are in search of a Tibetan horse race that is supposedly going to take place in the mountains. The only problem is, we don't actually know where it is or how to get there, so it's going to take a bit of asking around and exploring to find it. We're still in Jiangxi-go and heading west parallel to the shoreline of Qinghai Lake. Anyways, now an update on the whole clutch saga. So if you remember back in episode 23, when the clutch started to stick and would become unable to be disengaged, well, later on in the evening of day 2, I got in contact with the clutch cable / throttle cable supplier based in Chongqing, a city around 1,000 kilometers away from here, and had them air freight out 2 of each with SF Express, China's equivalent of DHL. They were supposed to have arrived in Jiangxi-go yesterday, but as it so inconveniently turns out, SF Express will not deliver to the village here as it's too remote. This means I would have to drive 80 kilometers back towards Xining to the nearest county level town to pick them up myself, and that's just not something that we can afford to do, as that would waste an entire day of our trip. So we are just going to keep going, as clearly the bike is still rideable, and just keep our fingers crossed that it doesn't get any worse. I'm also used to it now, so not as scary when you expect it to happen.
Here we go. Lozang is getting some directions as to how we can get to the horse race in the mountains.
So basically, that woman back there told us to turn left at the next village here, and then there should be some sort of road that leads to the mountains. But she didn't seem that certain that she knew where the horse race was, but at least I think we're heading in the right direction here. Wow, looks like we have a little calf here that was just born. Welcome to the world, little guy.
ABS 关掉。怎么走？有路吗？以前是那条路，这条路，那个上面可以走。不行的，动力不足了。
So instead of trying to go up that rock there off to our right, you're going to attempt to follow this trail in hopes it's not as steep. If it wasn't for the altitude, we wouldn't have any issues climbing these mountains. Actually, the inclines are not that steep, but you hear it with the motor. At 3,600 meters or around 12,000 feet here, we have no power. Also, considering the fact that we have a passenger on the back, that makes it even more difficult. Certainly hoping that when we end up crossing this little river on our left, that the little ravine isn't as deep as it is now. Well, we have no choice but to cross here. Here goes nothing. Uh-oh, a little bit too muddy for my liking.
Let's go. Okay. Oh. 先到个头。
Just can't breathe.
不行不行，休息一下，我都没力了。来，给油！不行不行，休息一下。Some extreme Tibetan Plateau off-roading here. Hey! Nice if we could find a road here. Here we go. Really out in the middle of nowhere here, but at least we made it up to the top. With these slopes, especially with it being wet grass like this, you really got to make it up in one shot. Otherwise, it's impossible. So we are, trying to find a horse race somewhere around here, but doesn't look like we're close just yet.
Finally made it to the actual top here, and good news, we have the horse race in sight.
Hello. Here we go. Finally made it to the top. 卖吗？不卖。不是卖的是吧？卖的。我问他，他说不是卖的。你问一下，卖的。有矿泉水吗？没有矿泉水。没有矿泉，有没有喝的？没有。只有吃的。我操！你的模组啊，这个好睡呀。是吗？是。想不想骑一下？不要。哦。不要了。你的拍的单吧？你的手里的是啥？手里的这个摄像头、相机。相机。对。拍照的。对，要不要拍个照？给你。拿着你拍什么有意思的？怎么拍？就这样拿着，它已经开始拍了，就这样拿着。这个也是摄像头。我操！你这拿的是什么东西？眼镜头。可以看一下吗？谢谢。这个还不错的。你今年多大了？6岁有没有？有。7岁呢？就6岁。骑一下。一会儿给你试一下，好不好？这样给你一个，我们一个人一个，好不好 ？OK。你看，现在它开始拍了，这个是红色的。对，你就拿着下面，然后它现在就在拍，你就可以这样。那这个是啥？如果你想停止拍摄的话，你就按这个，它就停止拍。 因为它镜头很大，要离得远一点。这样，对，把手伸出来，对，这样就好了。你看现在它是闪的是红色的，它就代表它开始拍了。怀疑它走的路上来跟我们走的路不一样。这个是什么？是手机吗？能不能打？
玩具手机。
不是手机。
玩具手机。
哦，玩具手机。
这不会说话的。
干什么用的？玩的。
我操，真帅！
那我们就可以这样，你看。
我操！你单装啥？到了。
这个是干这个，你自己去，还是没上。
我没拍照呀。
好，等一下，等他们跑过来，要不然那个电池一下子没了。
咱都几个了？都啊，都马上都。
这个马有多大
12吧应该。
12岁。
2年吧应该。
哦。我不会骑。
会骑吧？
不会，我会骑摩托车。
骑过吗？马骑过。
骑过一次。
哦。
这个东西是有什么作用呢？就它脚踝。
这前面可以骑。这是啥呢？
对，这是干什么用的？
它是走马嘛？
烂的。
平稳的走。
啊，平稳。
走平稳。
那个是好像是链条是吧？
是，它底下还有那个铁片。我这个没有，这个没有。
啊，
你骑过马吗？
骑过一次。
能爬起来吗？
不太会骑，都是那种速度比较慢的那种。但骑车我可以，骑摩托车可以。
哦，我给人骑。这发型真帅。
是吗？
是。
这个就是5天没洗澡的发型。So that horse there was telling me costs about 200,000 RMB, but because he's chosen to free it, so to speak, it will never be sold or traded. He'll just ride it, and then once it gets old, he'll just keep it.
你拳击会吗？
怎么会？什么叫拳击？哦，我会拳击吗？不太会。你应该比我厉害。多大了？
不知道。
他不知道，那你知道吗？
我都看过。
我没有牛，羊没有，牛也没有。
那我买白马。
马也没有，要不要给我送一个？不送的，好不？
那你买
我喜欢摩托车，如果买羊、买牛、买马，放哪里？没地方放。
从马扎起的了。老张啊，从这不咋头嘞。是就儿子从那些个大爷，呀，人家我是突然弄什么嘞？突然几个。啊，是这个。根当时，咱都弄。就听那些个在头吧。样子。是。这把它给你嘛。啊。这这个他们。啊，什么？这个些东西干什么？那这个些。
放这个毯子有什么意思
？1等奖、2等奖、3等奖。
啊，
奖品，当时传统的都是用的铺的就是这种毯子。
啊，那这个毯子拿回去要挂起来吗？
铺在地上。
铺在地上。What？ 我们要走了，拜拜。加西德勒。你抓住我吧。OK。对，这样比较安全嘛。Well,
Well, I think this just about does it for today's video. I have more footage from the late afternoon, but it's just mostly of me exploring and not that much talking, so I think it's best suited to be made into shorts, so be on the lookout for those. Anyways, hope you enjoyed and maybe learned something. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.